Do you like the NPC reinforcements add-on, but do you wish it was still receiving updates? Do you believe there should be more types of reinforcement for things like combine, antlines, maybe even zombies? Or do you just wish you can make utter chaos rain down from the heavens? Wait for it. If so, then have I got the mod for... If so, I've got the mod for you. Also, don't pay attention to that earlier clip. Introducing Support Drops, the most amazing, wonderful add-on there is. For spawning NPCs, that is. Hi, I'm I Like Creepers, and I was recently told I need to get better at recording, which is why I'm doing a video for a Gmod add-on for the first time in a very long time. And very long, and by very long I mean none at all, because I've never done this before. Feel free to rate me, I guess. Rating's not a thing on YouTube. Figure out a way. Anyhow, but this add-on is one of the best add-ons for spawning NPCs where those NPCs fall out of the sky. But rather than just saying that, I'll also show you. And for that, we'll go into first person. Yeah, which button is it? Where's the button? Where's the button? Anyhow, so what can you do with this add-on? First off, quick menu. This is the quick menu. To access it, you simply hold down the button that you're using to summon in a drop beacon, or a drop caller, and the drop caller summons in the drop beacon. And you then use the scroll wheel. And you do have to use the scroll wheel, even if you set the scroll buttons to something else, it will only work with the scroll wheel. To any laptop users out there, I'm sorry. I was once in your position, I know how it hurts. To make an add-on once just because it really relied on the scroll wheel. But yeah, quick menu. You can use the scroll wheel. And bonus, when you summon things like friendlies, it's not just going to summon NPCs all at the same time. It will add variety. You can do that with this add-on. You can customize what is dropped to very, very precise amounts. So I can make it so that 4 Vortigons, 2 medics and 3 humans are dropped when I summon friendlies. And when you know, that's what it is done. Nice! And you can do this for everything. You can also do weapon overriding. You can do it through here and then select whatever weapon you want. Say like that, and then you can just summon the combine. Oh, and something to mention, this is very good. It tells you what's being summoned, and it also tells you how long it's going to take them to get here, or coincidentally, how long it's going to last, if it's a thing that's going to last. This is really useful. It also the beacon beam also tells you where everything's coming from, and the radius, the ring, tells you the area in which they will spawn. It doesn't necessarily mean they'll cover that whole area. You can see here they all spawn that is the area they will spawn. Pretty useful. So, apart from all that, what else is there? First off, you can really go far with this. And I'm just gonna have to remove this. This preset was made way back in the yesteryear of when I was first creating this. But it still works, relatively speaking. You can do something like this. And it automatically does the type of. And as you can see, spawned everything away from it. Just spawn them all in one point, on the way from them. It's possible to do this. And you can make, you can set the distance at which it does that. So that is all really good and useful. And combine that with the fact that you can just fully customize how you want everything to look with these lovely styles, which can be found here. It's honestly a no-brainer as to why you should get this add-on. Oh, but if that really doesn't sell for you, yes, you can undo the NPCs after they spawn, if you have that date. Which is really, really useful. I don't think there is any other drop mod. I only know of two, and none of them do it. None of them do that, and sure, there should be a feature for that. I'm sure there should be. Because, I mean, when the fights are done, you're just left with stragglers, and you may not want them. Or you may want to obliterate them, which is another thing you can do with this add-on. You can summon things that aren't NPCs, like this. This is the most destructive thing this add-on will do, and it's guaranteed to kill pretty much everything in the radius. Apart from that guy, because he was on the right bloody edge. Screw you, that guy. Screw you. That's just a poor demonstration. Oh well, I'm not going to re-record this. Yeah, guy. But yeah, this really evil. It's really evil. What's this? It's blood. That's a lot of blood. It doesn't normally do that amount of decals on displacements. Oh, and yeah, let's go with you. But apart from being able to undo it and add separation distance between different types of NPCs, you can do custom icons for the things that are dropped. And that is not the best part. Well, this, it's small compared to what comes next. Because you can drop things that aren't NPCs, like I said. Like the shield. And this idea was fully ripped from Helldivers 2. The beam itself, that idea, that was ripped from Helldivers 2. But this, a lot. It's a force field, basically. That was also ripped from another one of my add-ons. And then I just reskinned it to yellow and orange. But basically, this force field stops anything hostile from getting in it. So I spawn one of these, and then I... Is this set to spawn combine? No, it is not. And then I do this. Up inside the force field, they can't get in me. They can't get in. And they also can't do damage to me. And now they can. Oh, and if they are inside the force field when it gets here, they get pushed out. And it also does damage to them if they try and keep pushing back in. It is pretty nice. But why have force fields when you can just have turrets and watch them kill everything around them? Enough said, really. Oh, and they will legitimately kill everything around them. Yeah, where is... Yeah, you. And you. And for good measure, we'll also spawn in one of you. Oh shit. Put this back with Nah, my duds. I don't know which way is faster. Let's just spawn in 3. It's not counting him? Maybe it can't see him because... Yeah, it couldn't see him. Their cameras are very limited. But yeah! Turrets. And there's not, let's not even mention the explosions. Already demonstrated that. But yeah, you can summon a lot more. You can summon mines as well. And these mines will kill anyone who touches them apart from you. If you're spawning it with the preset, you can also make it so that it doesn't kill families if you manually go here, down here, and click offensive equipment and then tick that box and not this one. But yeah, it's also really fun to watch things go on these mines. It's super fun. Oh no, you got rid of all my mines! Mines! Surprised no one touched them. Oh yeah, there he is. Now they're all dead. Yeah, anyhow. Should I save? No. But you can do a lot, essentially. The possibilities are endless. And yeah, that's really much it. You can set the time which it starts, the spacing. Already went through this, I'm repeating myself. I'm not good at videos. And you can also make it repeat itself. Now, repeating itself isn't really useful unless you want something to come back after it's been destroyed, like the turrets or the NPCs. No, not the NPCs, the shield. That's what the repeat amount is for. It's also for certain things, like the weaponry. Like, for example, this one. Where doing it once just ain't good enough, so it repeats itself. And yeah! There's nothing you can't do in this add-on. Apart from like spawn entities and weapons and vehicles. Well, actually no, you can spawn a vehicle. That you can do that. You can spawn a car. And it will basically just spawn it directly above the drop zone. As high as it can spawn it. But I am thinking about like making it so that you can spawn weapons. Entities, I'm not really sure though, because, well, entities are difficult. They can be difficult to spawn. There might be some things that need to be set up in specific ways. It's not nice. So, entities is maybe. For example, about things that need to be set up in specific ways. This. It takes 0.20 seconds to set itself up correctly. You manage to equip it before that 0.20 seconds. You just bricked yourself. The long jump module won't work properly. It will not render. It takes time to do that. So it's broken, sort of. And the only way you can fix that is to kill yourself. But yeah, that's the add-on. And I am thinking about making it so you can spawn weapons. How I'm gonna do it though is I'm probably gonna have something in defensive equipment, and then I'm probably gonna make like another drop down category like these ones, where it will just say, I don't know, preset stuff, preset content, or no, not preset content, utility content, and then there can be like stuff for utilities, like, yeah. As for what other content can go in the utilities content, I might make it so that you can change the color of explosions. If you really wanted a blue explosion, that might be a thing I might do. Or I might make it so that there are certain types of mines that would just be invisible. Invisibility mines, and then you can like enable or disable invisibility mines there. Because these ones are very noticeable. And invisible mines, they would just be a pain. A really fun pain. For the masochist, you know. Or to annoy your friends. But yeah, that's been thought of, and it's maybe in the works. It may happen. Not fully sure though. As for that, I think that's about everything. As for how you use the add-on, you press the 9 button, which is what it is by default. You can set this to anything else though. And once you press it, you then let go. If you don't want it to summon something when you let go, you can just scroll to find exit, and that will basically destroy the thing before it even gets spawned. And yeah. And you can also go through the presets that are in the menu here. These presets. Yeah, that's pretty much about everything. Don't think there's anything else. You also wish that stacking too quickly wasn't an issue. I know I do. Why is this thing on by default?